Hello, hello, hello. I hope you are having a good day today. Today we're going to continue making those files for the teams and analyze the teams. We should finish up Brentford from yesterday. If you want to watch the video from yesterday, go into my channel and take a look at it. We discussed the bottom 5 teams. Today we're going to finish up Brentford because they had a game against Wolves yesterday in the FA Cup, and I wanted to cover the latest game because a lot of their players on the AFCON and Asian Cup. So yeah, we need to improve that for sure. So yeah, it was one-on-one with Wolves, and now going into that game, a lot of injuries occurred there, which is never ideal. So we go back to Brentford. That is their lineup. So Maupay scored a goal. Jensen and Norgard pretty much as they were okay starters. So Jensen, especially another injury, it's never good. Here, yeah, he just came back. So yeah, not too great for sure. Let's take a look at the subs. So those were the subs. Yes, those were the subs. Okay, we are adding them here. Again, we should make that smaller and then just it. Okay, so those are the subs who came on: Gigbe, Baptiste, Yerbuluk, Pete Harris, and Tianelt. So the good thing about them is that Tony is returning. So Tony and Maupay together with Lewis Potter and the Silva can make up the midfield. We'll have to see. Let's take a look how they set out yesterday. So those were the average positions for the start of the game. And let's add the subs as well, especially whoever replaced Norgard, I believe, is going to be vital. So who replaced Norgard? It was Janelt. So Janelt went here instead of him. So Collins is up front, Pinnock is a little bit at the back, and Zanka, but Zanka came off as well. Is Ben Mee injured? What's happening with Ben Mee? No, he was suspended. So Ivan Toney is suspended. So they will come back, and that will be good for them. Ayer is coming back, so their lineup will improve for sure. But yeah, who was the most advanced player? By the looks of it, the Silva was pretty advanced, especially before being subbed out in the 60th minute. Number 30 is Royer Suave. He did alright as well. So Royer Suave was advanced. Maupay is a little bit deeper. Number 23, Lewis Potter compared to Royer Suave and Lewis Potter were advanced, and it was a 3-5-2. So that may be the thing that they are doing from now on, at least up until Mbumu joins back the side or more players return from the AFCON. They will be 3-5-2. So yeah, that wraps up the Brentford. Yeah, and now let's go and see the teams for today. The first team is going to be Nottingham Forest. So it is Nottingham Forest starting it here. This goes in the center. Big title. They haven't played in the FA Cup yet, so we are not going to be discussing that. But they have 3 fixtures and they were doing pretty fine. This is the fixture where the new manager joined. They almost took a point from Bournemouth. They beat up Forest and Manu. So they are a team in good form. Let's start with the first game under Nuno Santo Sprint. Yeah, it was the first game. Am I correct? Espirito, so lineups. Yes. Okay, so that's their first game. So those are the 3 relevant games for Forest, because with the new managership, it's just better. So yeah, let's try that. So it's Forest 2 against Bournemouth. I really hope you're enjoying this type of content, guys. It helps me a lot. During next week, we will do analysis of the sections of the midfielders that we were discussing in the last couple of days. and we will rank up the best midfielders from those brackets. We will remove some players if they're injured and pick up just the best players. We will do analysis for every single player. So yeah, it will be fun, but today let's focus on the lineups. So they lined up in a 4-2-3-1 by the looks of it. Turner is the starting goalkeeper right now, but he is making mistakes. This red card by Bolly wasn't deserved. I remember the game. It for sure wasn't deserved. I would have been pissed if that red card was for one of my players in the FPL community. So yeah, it was just bad in my opinion. It wasn't deserved. So yeah, here let's make that a lot smaller so it can go here and increase it to that. Okay, we see the lineups here. Oh, okay, we should write here Gameweek 18, and we should still make that smaller and then increase it like that. Okay, and now let's add the average positions and see how they're doing under the new managership. So they're attacking, if I have to admit, even though they were playing against a good Bournemouth side. So that's here. And when the subs came on, okay, show with subs. Okay. So number 15, he was subbed off around 85th minute, so this position is relevant. Number 15, okay, he wasn't advanced. Number 40 was at the center. Number 90 joined and replaced Origi, so Origi position is irrelevant after only 26 minutes. And this is number 43, number 11. Who's number 11? Oh, Chris Wood. Number 21 is Elanga. So Elanga went to the right and Morgan Gibbs-White was just behind them. So yeah, it was 4-2-2-1, something like that. Yeah, Ryan Yates and Mangala, especially Mangala, was defending a lot. So yeah, it was 4-2 and then 3 basically. We cannot take a lot from that game because they were injured, but it's good to have it here. They were with a man down, but it's good to have it here. Let's now go to game week 19. Let's center that. It was Newcastle 1-3 Forest. I remember that game pretty clearly. It was a good game for Forest, for sure. That's how their lineup looked at the start. We'll compare them in a minute just to add the reserves, so it's looking way better. So no, those are the wrong subs. This is it. So Origi was on the bench for that game. Not looking good for him. Sorry, what am I doing? So make that smaller and put that here, then increase it like that. Okay, and now the average positions, just to have them, just to finish up. So they were defensive for sure. They were good on the counter. Let's add that here and now show the subs and add that here. Now let's see the lineups. So it's Wood, Odoi, White, Elangas. Here is Wood, Elanga, Origi, White. So White, Origi, White, Wood and Elanga are starters. Sangare the new. It's Mangala 8. So a lot of rotations here. Murillo from right back position to center back. Montiel, Niakate and Aina. Oh no, here he was center back once again. So yeah, Murillo is the starting player in 2 consecutive games. So Murillo, Morgan Gibbs-White, Elanga, Wood, write it with big letters, Wood, the starters, The others were just changed. As you can see, they weren't here. Why weren't they? Let's check if there were some, maybe some. No, they weren't suspended, they were just on the bench. Mangawa was here. Who was out as well? Yates wasn't here, but Yates was back. Yeah. Okay. Who was the most advanced player? So number 21, it's Elanga. So Elanga is advanced. Hudson-Odoi wasn't, but he was replaced around the 79th minute. So yeah, the positions are relevant for sure. Number 4 was just to wrap up the game at the end. Number 14, Yakate was more advanced. Montiel was the advanced. Going back, the 2 holding DMs. So it's basically a 4-4-2 in attack and defense with Morgan Gibbs-White a little bit behind. It looks like Wood is behind, but that's where he was receiving the ball. But yeah, number 21, number 14, yeah, that's what I can take from that game. And let's finish up with Gameweek 21. So in Gameweek 20. So in Gameweek 20, it was Forest to Man U. So let's move that here. And now add the lineup. It was a good game once again from Forest. Forest are on the rise. It's bad that Elanga got injured, but yeah, they were playing good. So Morgan Gibbs-White remains in the side, Elanga as well. Aina is a second game, so their defense remains the same. We'll see. Let's just add it. Add the reserves. So maybe if they finish up with a consistent defensive line, it can be good for investments, especially in Montiel, who is doing all right. So that's the lineup here. So it's Sangare the new, so the new remains the same. Let's add the relative positions. Okay, we keep moving. Those are the relative positions. Ewanga was way more attacking, by the way, on average. But once again, box standard 4-4-2. In defense, what's that? Okay, here is better and showing subs. Okay, number 14 was advanced. That's another, this game was way more advanced. But yeah, what happened? Number 21, so the same backline. The new Morgan Gibbs-White, Wood, Ewanga keep their places. Again 4-4-2. So yeah, that's what I can take from that game. Of course, Morgan Gibbs-White was behind, but MGO behind. Wood, like a shallow striker, basically. But yeah, that's good for Forest. They're becoming better and better, so we'll keep an eye on them for sure. And to their players, because now with Elanga injured, we have to see how much he will be out. But if he is with an okay fixture run, I believe that it can go well. But yeah, let's wrap up the Forest team. So we're closing that. Next up is Crystal Palace. So this is Crystal Palace. They already played in the FA Cup third round, so we're going to discuss that for sure. So we are starting with Game Week 19. they played against, who are they playing against? Going to Crystal Palace. So they played against Chelsea. It was an okay game. It was a late win by Chelsea due to Madueke's goal. But yeah, here I see potential in them. Ulize was a great shout out, but now he's out. So it was Chelsea 2-1 to Palace. Let's make that smaller because it hurts my eyes to see it. Let's pick up the lineups for Crystal Palace. So Eze is here. It's interesting to see where he plays. Henderson is doing alright in goal. The back line seems like nailed, but we have to check. With other games, what did I click here? No, sorry. So let's check the bench. That's also, sorry, I'm not seeing the whole bench. Yeah, here I see it. So only 2 subs. They don't have a long bench, so that may be an issue, but we'll have to see. Okay, what did I do? Extra space, that was not needed. Okay, I'll make that a little bit smaller and make that a little bit bigger. Okay, now the average positions once again. So in the average positions, okay, that's a clean formation for sure. No one was getting into the way into anyone, so that's good. Showing the subs, only 2 subs. They weren't as impactful as you may have guessed. But yeah, sorry, I need to drink. It was a U out who is out right now because of the AFCON and Lerma. So Ulize and Tayu most advanced. So Ulize most advanced. Let's make that a little bit smaller. Okay. For 2, make it another new line with Eze coming from second striker position, and that's basically, let's write Eze was advanced as well as Ayu. Okay, that's a good start for Palace. Now let's put up Gameweek 20. Of course, it was Palace 3 versus 1 Brentford. We already discussed that game, but we are going to take another look at it because it's from the other way around. The lineups, yeah, the defensive line seems similar. Lerma, yeah, it's the same lineup. So he's keeping it simple. Of course, sometimes that can be good, sometimes it isn't, but 3 subs this time. Who came on extra? It was, I have to check who was it, but Edward is back in the frame, so he may be a shout out to start, especially in the absence of Ayu. Right now, it's too bad that Ulize got injured once again. He's such a great talent, but he just can't get regular minutes. He's getting injured from time to time. But yeah, same lineup. Let's look at the average positions. This is the easiest team to discuss because they don't change wing positions. They don't do, okay, once again, they just don't play in each place. So yeah, it's a pretty good lineup. So Klein is advanced compared to Mitchell. He's way more that wing side. 6, 16, 26, 8. Yeah, the same thing as the previous game. It's Wilhus, Frank and Schlupp. It's Schlupp and Franca. So Wilhus came on for Eze, I believe. Yeah, at the 86th minute when the game was done. So nothing too spectacular there. Palace wars are so easy to discuss. They're just, yeah. Okay, adding the players. So for sure, Franca is playing as a wing striker, so he may get chances. Ayo and Olise out. Franca with a chance. Olise was advanced. Fine. Higher than Mitchell. Something else, something else. 4-4-2 with as a shadow striker. So Eze is a great option. He's on penalties, so he can be an option, of course. And finally, FPL Cup third. It was 0-0 against Everton. This is becoming way more quicker now when I get the hang of it. But yeah, we're already almost done with the second team. And I'm feeling alright. I now have some points while seeing the game. Maybe when I prepare for a game week, I will go through them and see the lineups and see the players that I'm preparing. It will get more and more interesting during the time. Now it's just a preparation period, so it may not get the recognition it deserves, the time and framework that we put inside the videos, but after that, for sure, it will pay out when the picks are becoming better and better each time, and you are more delighted when you see my videos and keep going, watching them. So yeah, I believe that that's amazing, that I can just discuss videos and structures and everything with you guys just because we have the time now and we're not pressured by time. So I have the time to prepare the list, to build up a 3-week example, which is more than enough in my opinion. And we will be prepared when the Prem comes back, and then we will start integrating it once again for even better situations and even better structures. We will be prepared for sure. So this Frank guy will get a lot of minutes. He's already in. So Edward is joining the side. Okay, we'll have to see where this Franca guy plays, but it's a secret target maybe to monitor how he's performing. We'll keep an eye on him for sure. Let's add up that average position. But he's not as advanced as I was expecting. Now Mitchell is higher, so they're just depending on the opposition. Considered everything. Number 22, Edward, come on, is that you, man? You are very, very advanced. Yes, it's Edward, he is very, very advanced. Number 29 is Hamada. This guy sounds similar. From where do I know him? Let's go and see, because it's interesting for me. Previous season? No, it was Palace. It was Palace all the way. Huh. I don't remember. Yeah, I remember him. From where do I remember? It doesn't matter. Okay, this is the last game that we're going to discuss for Crystal Palace. Let's see. So this game, Mitchell was higher than fine. Franca starts in place of Lise. Rup is on the other wing, but that may quickly change. Eze once again a shadow striker, but he is not in a good form Eze right now, or he will get. We need to see his numbers and how he's performing. But yeah, I believe that's the thing that we can take from that game and from that team as a whole. Now let's continue. Next up is Fulham. So 28, go to the middle. They already played in the FA Cup today, so we're starting from game week 19. It was, who were they playing against? Let's not make a mistake. I believe we already discussed that game, but I may be wrong. We discussed so many games. So game week 19 was, oh no, we haven't, but today we're going to discuss it one more time. This game, it was against Bournemouth. They were terrible, but yeah, it was Bournemouth 3. Did I make a mistake? Bournemouth 3-0 Fulham, but let's make that smaller right now. Okay. So starting with the lineups. This was the last game without Raul Jimenez, and it showed why he is very detrimental to the squad. Here you can see player like Awobi, who is not now part of the team because he's away. Bassi as well. So it's interesting to see the FA Cup squad, how they are handling it. Maybe Willian and Wilson will cover. Let's put up Fulham. Willian is not in the squad at all. Harry Wilson is here though. Yeah, Willian was a doubt. That's why he is missing. And we have one more game to watch before that continues. We will add it when we have the time to add it. Maybe on the stream, the deadline stream, we will add the formations there, because I'll be making a deadline stream for the game against City. But now let's focus on how they are playing. Those are the players that they are keeping on the bench. I believe Diop is going to the AFCON as well, so that's better. And now let's see how they exactly set up. Come on. So this game hasn't passed yet. Lineups, players average positions. So yeah, number 14 was ahead of the rest for sure. So that's the first part. And that is the second one. Okay, now let's see what can we get from that. So number 18 was ahead, Cordova Reed was ahead, Iwobi was a little back, Robinson was more attacking, but he came off for Torre, but in the 80th minute, in the 80th minute. So those places are pretty bang on. So Polino was defending, obviously, Kearney up ahead, so it's basically 4-1-2-3. 4-1-2-3. Yes. PGR most advanced. Something else from here to get. Robinson was attacking. Harry Wilson came but was white. Number 21 is Castan. He came on for Tete and was more advanced. We have Ciso, that's from that game. Okay. Game week 20. That's a game they won. It was, I can remember it clearly because I watched it in full. It was Fulham 2 against Arsenal. So that was an interesting game. The first game when Raul Jimenez is back from suspension and they score. Yeah, there are some changes here in the lineup. But let's see. Jimenez is back in. Iwobi remains on the side, but now he's out. Bassi. Adarbayo remains in the squad. Yes, Leno Castan is now back in. Okay. We have changes, so the coach is changing it a little bit just to keep the team fresh. We have to see how now the team is looking without the Iwobi pick, because that's the most important player in my opinion in their lineup apart from Polinia. Iwobi is doing very well this season. I like him a lot. Harrison Reed, Diop, Wilson and Pereira. Harrison, Castane, Lukic, Vinicius. So a lot of different players are coming on for Fulham. Maybe that's a rotation risk there that we may need to avoid. We'll monitor them and we'll take a deeper look at how the most important wingers in their team is playing. But yes, Bobby the Cordoba Reed is an option, maybe. Number 20 is advanced this game. Number 20 was Willian, so Willian is good. Willian is way up ahead. And it was 80 minutes of data. So this game was more like a 4-1, 2-3. Once again, the same. 4-1, 2-3. It's basically the same. Oops. Okay, I was early. Number 18 joined. That's no, he joined. He was there, but Kearney and Iwobi were next to each other. I am interested to see now without Iwobi and Bassi how are they lining. But yeah, Castan was attacking. When Castane plays, he is more advanced. Pull back. This is too big, but okay, I don't care. William was advanced. Over the Cordova Reed is making a good example of the way that should be played. Where was Bobby Reed? Was 80 minutes on the field, so that's a good number. We need to see how he plays against Liverpool, and maybe he becomes an option for 1, 2, 3 once again. Okay, now take a look without the players. It's against Rotterdam. It was at home. So Diop joins. Castane, Tetis or Robinson is rested. Here Willian is rested. Pauline is rested. So yeah, FA Cup third. No, not everything. This is centered. It's Fulham. What the hell? This is not. Oh, okay. So it's Fulham 1. It was a strange goal. They made a mistake. The other defense and who was them? Rotherham. So Rotherham. Did I write wrong? Yeah, I wrote it wrong. Right, sorry. Okay. Let's see. Okay, basically the best players got rested, if I have to be honest. Yes, they were in the lineup. So Pauline, Jimenez, Willian, yeah, they were here. Yes, but they got rested. Robinson got a rest, so yeah, I can write that in against Liverpool. Will be more interesting to see them, how they are lining up and how are they performing. So okay, let's write the average positions. We're doing all right today, guys. We're for sure faster, but because we know what we're looking for, and we'll become better and better each week. So yeah, it won't take as many minutes as it got yesterday. Thank you for everyone that keeps watching the videos. It keeps me motivated. I do it for fun because I enjoy making those tables, those analysis. I'm just becoming better and better that way. But yeah, thank you for everyone that's supporting. So for here, best players got rested. BDR board again. Wow, it was advanced. Lukic covered. Harrison was up ahead. Andreas was advanced. So it was basically a 4-4 that game. Okay, that's what we can take from here. Next up, we are going to add an update when they face Liverpool. And we'll see what the transfers will be then. But for now, we keep it that way. And we wrap up Fulham. It's looking good, so some statistics are it, some players are it. We see the lineup, the defense is basically keeping the same shape. It's Paulinho who is starting every game together with Kearney. So yeah, Kearney got rested here, I believe, but he joined, so yeah, Kearney is being rested here. So yeah, we'll see against Liverpool how they line up. That will be the showcasing, basically. For Liverpool, we'll have the game data against Arsenal, so that wouldn't be a problem. Next up is Bournemouth. Let's move it to the middle. Okay, we're starting with Gameweek 19 because we have once again FA Cup third round match to analyze. So we are starting with the game against Fulham. We already saw that game. Oh, sorry, no, but yeah. Let's go to the Bournemouth page. It will be better. So it was here against Fulham. That was the lineup. I'm interested in their defense and midfield because I'm not very familiar with it. So yeah. Okay, that's the lineup here. Make it a little bit bigger. Okay, I'll go to the bench. Feeling, by the way, under Irawa is just not a starter or not a regular starter. So that's interesting. Interesting for sure. Do they have a lot of players going to AFCON? I don't think so, especially Tavernier. No, Semenyo was going, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, Quavet scored, Solanke scored. It was a good game. It was a good game for them. Now the average positions. Let's go and see. Okay, they are rotating wingers. It's difficult to nail them down, but the 4 defenders are not attacking, for sure. As you can see, the 4 defenders are just there. Christie and Scott was more advanced. Semenyo was rotating with Tavernier for sure. And Kluivert and Solanke basically remain the same. So yeah, that's what we can add from here. Let's look at the subs, how they impacted the game. Not by a lot, but at least they weren't rotating after the subs came on. So number 21 joined behind, so that was Billing. 17 on the left, that's Sinistera, that's understandable. At David Brooks on the right. So from here, changing wingers from left to right. Not very advanced fullback, so I'm not interested in them as players right now. So yeah, that's what we can get from the formation. It looks alright. It looks alright. Now let's go to game week 20 when they're lost against Spurs. But it was an okay fixture for sure. Game week 20. That is Spurs 1. Okay, sorry. 1 to Bournemouth. Okay, now go and add the lineup. Let's see if their defense remain the same. Tennessee, Dango Tara got injured. Neto keeps his place. Kluivert keeps it. Tavernier, Sinistera is new, and Alex Scott was subbed out. I believe Alex Scott is going to be a great guy. I have him in the short list. We will monitor him. So yes, let's go here. Let's go here. Yes, I need to put on the bench. So that's the bench. So Max Arans joined. Maybe he will get a regular minutes. They need fullbacks. They need attacking fullbacks bad because they are not just attacking. I have that sense of feeling that They're just not attacking. Billing came on again. Semenyo here was a sub, so he's not a regular starter compared to Tavernier and Kluivert, so Tavernier is an option for sure. Alex Scott came on and scored, so that was good. Solanke was present. Lewis Cook joined here. Senesi Zabarny, it was Senesi Zabarny, Otara Smith. So defense not changed. Let's add the average positions. Once again, rotating wingers. For the 45 minutes that Dango played, he was advanced. But yeah, let's write it now. Dango advanced. Let's see the subs. They were more attacking because on that side it was Poro, wasn't very defending. As you can see, who is that? So number 37, where is he? He's not advanced. But yeah, he basically played inside. Number 14, who is 14? Alex Scott came on for Christie. Cook, so 4 to 19, 16 and 17. They, so Kluivert and no, they weren't changing, so a 4-2-3-1 formation. Sinistera advanced. Siniste, did I write right? Yes. Okay, Solanke in the middle, nothing else like worth mentioning, at least in my opinion. Oh, okay, defense was the same. Okay, we keep going to our favorite FA Cup third. Let's center that. It was, you may, I don't know the names of, oh, it was QPR. Okay, I know that. Oh, sorry, that's the file for Wolves. Just in a minute. QPR. It was a tough game for Bournemouth. Let's see the lineup. I'm interested to see it. I haven't seen the lineup. So it's without Solanke. That's why they had issues. Alex Scott is here. Tavernier was a fullback. Wow. Defense was changed. So that game, a lot of changes. But we'll put it. Billing was starting. Who is out of the side? It's not written here. Okay. But as you can see, Semenyo is not here. A lot of players are not here. So big players rested, I cannot. Lewis Cook was here, but who was the player? Rich Christie is just no, Ryan Christie, he's here, but just not a starter. Alex Scott once again. Okay, I like that boy, Alex Scott. I believe that he can be a gem in the future for sure. For now, not so much maybe, but in the future, pretty much nailed to be a gem. Okay, that's here. And adding the subs. So that's here. Okay, Sinistera advanced immediately. Sinistera advanced. Chris Meham when he, oh, so he was subbed off. Number 6, they were defensive, so the line is Aarons. Tavernier was advanced as a left back, so Tavernier can play a lot of positions, sometimes good and bad. Moore was advanced, Billing was advanced, but he was subbed off, but it was in the end, so it doesn't matter. David Brooks was subbed out and Kluivert joined. Yeah, so Kluivert joined. Number 21, it was Billing, so it was a 4-2-4. Was their defensive mid? So it was Lewis Cook. Was their defensive mid? Is there center back? No, he's holding GM. So they were playing 3 at the back. What was the They started playing maybe 3 at the back. But yeah, Tavernier, good options. Sinistera again. Alex got 90 minutes. So this boy is looking tasty. All right, it's looking all right. Let's not say words that can get out of context. But yeah, we are wrapping up that here. And we're going to the last team for today. It's Wolves. So we have an FA Cup fixture. So the first game is Brentford Wolves. We already discussed that. Let's add that here. Let's enter it. Let's make it big. We like big. Then it's game week 19. So it was Brentford once again. Oh my god. Yeah, it was Brentford. Brentford 1-4. So 2 games against Wolves. I didn't clock that when I was making the Brentford one, but now it is just in front of me. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you didn't see my screen. Kidding. Let's go to lineups. So Chan is now out. Ain't Nur is now out. Lemina, I'm not sure. We have to check, but basically a Christmas tree. Pretty strange Christmas tree, but yeah. Let's finish up with the subs here. So let's add them here. Let's make that smaller. It is a little bit smaller. This is all right. Okay, now let's go to average positions. We're getting the hang of that for sure. Okay, they're basically like a well-oiled machine. You can see a clear picture of their formation. That's nice. I enjoy that. So that's here, and now with subs, a little bit more tricky to get, but with subs it is what it is. So Cunha and Sarabia central with from fullbacks, Chan up front for sure. Something else? No. Maybe we should add number 20. Who is it? It is 3-4-2-1. Okay, that's a good start. Now it's game week 20. It's up against Everton, so it was Wolves 3-0 to Everton. We already discussed that game, but let's take a look at the perspective of Wolves. Of course, Wolves. Where is Lemina? So Lemina has an injury, maybe. Okay. So this here, the same lineup apart from Doyle, who replaced Lemina. So it was Tochi Gomez, right? Yes. Okay. I like that. There is a big return here, and it's called Pedro Neto, who replaced Cunha. Okay. Let's see that, make it smaller. Okay. So Doherty came on once again, but he isn't starting. Kent Nuri is now out, so Bueno will be coming on. Belgrade came on again. Traore, did he came on? No. Tommy Doyle, who is now a starter. Let's see the average positions. Let's not make any worry about that. Average position. We will have maybe one more game where we watch that, so we can see how Neto is doing. But come on, this is ideal formation. Everyone is in their place. Come on, that's perfect. That's why they're doing so well. See, 3-4-2-1, perfect. Once again, with from Fullbacks, that's too big for my liking. Let's add the subs and let's see where Neto played. So Neto kept playing behind. Who's number 27? It's Belgrade. Last game he came on the same place. Good for sure. This is good. Bueno, differential defender. But from fullbacks, 3-4-2-1, clear formation. Okay, and now the FA Cup fixture. They were FA Cup third. Of course, make it central. It was Brentford. Doyle scored a goal, I believe. I have to be honest. I think he did. Yes, Tommy Doyle. Because Joao Gomez was sent off. The defense, so Dawson got the rest. Neto didn't start. Huh. Yeah, 50 minutes. We'll see when they will schedule the match, but maybe he will drop. He's not a starter right now. Maybe he will get the game time up until then, but who was rested? It was... oh no, Joao Gomez. He was the starter. So yeah, he will be out. So Belgrade start up front. So maybe that's the full difference. Only 2 subs made, by the way. Kawajic didn't play, which is interesting. Compared to last game, a lot of players didn't. Okay, that's big. I'll make it like that. So here, who didn't came on? Doherty was a starter. Traore didn't came on. Bueno was a starter, so Dawson didn't came on. And that's it basically. So was someone out? Johnny Otto, Chan and Nuri. Oh, the others were here. Lemina is off, so yeah, I'm not seeing him. Let's look at the average positions. Players average positions. So here wasn't as clear as before for sure, but they got a man sent off, so it's difficult to showcase. Wow. So Neto was advanced. And he came on. So Doherty on the left. Koeman was more advanced. What? How was Koeman more advanced than Semedo? Bueno was the center back. Oh, that's Santiago Bueno. It's not Hugo Bueno. Hugo Bueno out. We have to check. So it was 3-4-2-1 again. Sarabia joined midfield after a red card, basically. But then it was number 21 when he went out. He's 21. So who took his position? Koeman. Koeman joined midfield, as it seems. Yeah, that's basically it. We have to monitor Neto. He's doing alright. An assist for Doyle, who scored a very good goal. But yeah, it may be too early to invest in Neto. We have to check. But yeah, I may not invest in Neto right now. Maybe as a there is a lot of time between now and deadline up until the fixture, so it's a little bit tricky. He may get injured in the day period, so I have to take a look at that when I make the transfer, because I will need a player who start the game soon. We'll see. Okay, boys and girls, if there is anyone watching as a girl, thank you for watching me once again. I hope you enjoyed those videos. Today was a quicker video for sure than yesterday. I will try to make tomorrow's video even quicker because I'm getting the hang of it now. But yeah, I think I had a good time. I hope you did. If you did, show your support by liking, subscribing if you're watching so far. But for now, guys, I'll be heading out. Bye.